Breaking news. This is why this guy is trending. Can you imagine this? He is going in different African countries and taking videos of different African women. And he is posting these videos on Russian website, giving Russian men tips on how to get any African woman. According to the videos that he has already posted, he said that you don't need any effort if you need any African woman. So according to the videos, you can see it. He just approached the woman and then they go to the hotel. And he said that sometimes they don't ask for money and sometimes they only ask for $20. So this guy have slept with over 400 women in Africa. So he have gone already to Ghana and he was in Kenya and he is planning to go to South Africa. But according to some information, he has been arrested because of posting all these videos. And also according to some information that this guy, he has HIV infections. I don't know about this one, but some people, they are saying this. Can you imagine sleeping with all these women in Africa? And he's seen this like as a game. He doesn't care. He's saying that he can get any woman. He is approaching any type of woman, either you are old, you are young, or whatever. He doesn't care.
So a Russian man comes to Ghana, uses his privileges to have his way with, according to the blogs, over 100 Ghanaian women. And all of the sudden, the internet is in a frenzy. The internet is trying to push a narrative. The Ghanaian women are one, cheap, and two, of that same character.
You forgot to put your number.
My number?
Yes.
Okay. And you? Single? Are you single? Or
Yeah, I'm single.
do you have?
No, I'm
husband?
single. Boyfriend broke my heart. Make some sausages.
Oh, what sausage?
Yes.
Wow, thank you very much. Thank you. I work now, and later I write you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hello guys, welcome to the channel. And the other day there is a topic that caused an outrage in Kenya because there was this Russian guy who was recording women without their consent, and he went ahead to expose very many videos of the same women when he was trying to approach them, and how he managed to convince them into sleeping with them. And he did this using the Meta glasses, and this has sparked a lot of controversies on the internet. And with after a while, people came to realize that he had visited other countries in Africa. He had gone to Ghana, and sources are saying that he had even visited South Africa. But pictures that are, videos that are out there are more from Ghana and Kenya. And
Hello. You look good, very good. What's your name?
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You live here?
Yes.
I live here 2 days. Where are you going?
We're going back home.
Back home?
Yeah.
I would like to see you in the evening.
Could be a silk contact.
Улыбочка из плюша, русая коса. Ксюша, никого не слушай, и ни с кем сегодня не гуляй.
You look very good. You look very good. What's your name? Bella.
A few moments later.
Я не знаю, что сказать тебе, а недолгий вечер, а недолгий вечер, скоро станет ночью. A Kenyan woman who was involved with the Russian guy has been found at her apartment in Roysambu. This woman was popularly known as Rosa. The story goes that she had gone to test herself whether she's positive or not. Apparently, she found herself positive, and we don't know whether this was a case of suicide as a result of finding herself positive, but we are yet to know about it. So stay tuned on that story. It's quite a developing sad story.
And do you guys know the reason why this Russian guy was so successful with these Ghanaian women? It's really sad and unfortunate to say, but these women who are caught victim to this con artist are just lazy and opportunistic. Because the entire culture centered around dating, relationships, especially for women in Ghana, is heavily influenced by what a man with access to resources can do for you as a woman. And I can tell you entirely for a fact that a lot of these women fell victim to this man solely because they thought this man was going to fly them out of the country. Even in one of the videos where the man approached two women, a store owner and a woman, the store owner looked at the other woman to tell her to stop acting unapproachable because she doesn't know exactly how this man can change her life. And it's exactly for this reason, this mentality, why 200 other women fell victim for this exact same plot. The problem here isn't that he took advantage of them and it was unconsensual sex. It was completely consensual. All these women knew exactly what they were going for when they were going to that man's hotel. If anything, they were more excited than him to be invited to that man's hotel. And the funny thing is that a lot of people think this is so taboo. This happens every single day, especially in December. It's heavy in December. When all the buggers come to Ghana, do you know how many women flock to them like sheep? It just goes entirely unnoticed because it's never recorded and brought to the public media. It's really sad to watch my fellow sisters be entirely exploited, knowingly or unknowingly, by a white man. And the irony of it all is that y'all didn't even get anything in return. You literally just saw a white man, thought that if you open your legs, you could be on your next flight being flown out to Russia. And people really need to stop coming on social media and saying that it could have been you, it could have been you, it couldn't have been you. Some women who actually value their self-worth would never, absolutely never, tarnish their image like that and then go have sex with a random man on the first ever.
African men, we really need to have a serious conversation. Because what essentially has happened is this Russian man has come to Africa to reconquer us as men. This has nothing to do with our women. This has nothing to do with African women. This is all about us. And if you stop being emotional for a minute, you'll see it. See, it starts like this, right? Every group of men on this planet, every race of men, every demographic of men on this planet, one thing that they do is they gatekeep their women. Look at Arab men. Look at white men, European men. Look at Asian men. Look at South America men. Every group of men gatekeep their women. The only men that don't do that is us. I made a video a while ago where I said black men have become universal cuckolds. I referenced, what's his name? Travis Kelce. When Travis Kelce broke up with whatever her name is, last year's NFL season, I guess Travis Kelce didn't perform as good as anybody wanted him to. There were black men in America, black men, making videos on the internet, podcasts. Black men were making podcasts saying that this man who comes from the race of men that enslaved us, that still rule over us in America, would have done better if he was fucking my biological mate. The absurd level of cuckoldry in that conversation. I called out a few men, some of them came threatening me, this, that. We became cuckolds, and now this Russian man has come to expose the entire continent of African men. All of us, including you North Africans. Because first things first, why are there no videos? We know universally when it comes to sexual dominance, universally nobody can fuck with black men, right? So why are there no videos of black men in Europe, in Asia, in South America doing the exact same thing, making hundreds of videos of how easy it is to fuck other races of women? Why are we not doing this? You know why? Because we know what the fuck will happen to us if we did that shit with their women. If we went to another country as foreigners and we did that shit to other women, wives, we know we're not leaving that country in one piece. And even if we manage to escape, every other black man in that country will pay for it. We know this. It's not a conversation. We know this. Every other group of men gatekeep their women. Do you know what started the French Revolution during the Second World War? The French Resistance, sorry. Look this up. French men woke up one day and realized how many of their women were fucking German men, and that shit was enough. They were like, hell the fuck no. It took them a while, but eventually they woke up. And when they won the Second World War, after they kicked the Germans out, all the French women that had anything to do with German men, they shaved all their heads. For almost a year, they were not allowed to have hair. Almost 250,000 French women, if I'm not mistaken. Look this up. They shaved all their heads. I need you to imagine what would happen right now if me or any other black man gets this same goggles that this man used and I went to any other European country, Moldova. There's a video. I made a video about this. I kept searching the last 2 days. I couldn't find it because I was trying to make a video to use that video to prove my point for this video, but I just couldn't find it, so I decided, what the hell. There's a video of over 40 European men walking around their city at night looking for black men to hurt. because too many black men are dating their women. We weren't disrespecting them. We weren't uploading videos of their wives and their mothers and their aunties being easy for us to fuck and load on and sell online. No, we were dating them, literally being together, sharing love. That was enough. About 40 of them at night, they were walking around looking for black men to hurt. This man did what he did. Right now, there are at least 10 to 20 Russian men in the last 2 days who have bought plane tickets to come to Africa. Because they know you niggas will do nothing about it. White men will come here, pasta lobster, they will say, make all these videos, do whatever the fuck they want to do, because they know us black men in America, we ain't going to do shit about it. We lack the power to confront our women. We lack the power to confront anyone. We lack the power to challenge these men. We lack the power to call them out and even make them regret their decision for disrespecting our women, our mothers. Today is Valentine's Day. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, but a lot of people back home in Africa do, right? So right now should be a day. We have the highest population in Africa, in the world right now. Our women are birthing more babies than anybody. Today should be a day where we should be thanking them, showing them how much we love them, how much we appreciate that they're keeping our numbers up. But instead, we're out here acting like weak bitches. Talking about, oh, they willingly did it. So the fuck what? Do other men care if their women willingly fuck us? They don't give a fuck. They protect those women. You care about biology. That's one thing black men always, we on podcasts every day, biology. Oh, if she 30, her eggs are gone. Oh, men don't want to know this, men didn't. You want to talk biology, but you don't want to acknowledge the woman's biological imperative to seek excitement in something that's not there, or to go for a man that gives her the best options. You want to be on the internet every day, black men want on podcasts, women are children, women think like children. If you really believe that, then why are you not protecting the women like they're children? Why are you leaving your children for foreign men to come play with and disgrace? And your response to this is, oh, look at them, they're cheap. Because you have no fucking power. You think this would happen to us if we went to another country and did this with their women? African men, this man came and reconquered us. He came to Africa to fuck our women, to wear glasses, to fuck our mothers, our sisters, our aunties, our uncles, whatever. Because he knows there's absolutely nothing we're going to do. We have no power. We control no aspect of global infrastructure. There's nothing on this planet that you can think about and you will attach to the name of black men when it comes to global infrastructure. What? We don't control manufacturing. We don't control supply chains. We don't control military. We don't control banking. We don't control finance. We don't control anything. We have an entire continent in Africa. We don't control anything in Africa. And we are watching white men come to our land and disrespect our women. Our response to that, oh, look at them. These women are cheap. That's some bitch shit. Men, like, have you forgotten that you are men? Do you think your dick is just, what do you think that is? You want to be men till it's time to actually be men. Because this man conquered us. If we right now were in another foreign country and this conversation that we're still having, if it was another country right now, every black man in that country would be trying to find a way out. We are weak, pathetic, and this is why our women do not respect us.
The thing that always gets me is Kenyan men and some women are obsessed with shaming women for their sexual choices, for the fact that they can do whatever they want sexually. And we forget that they are literally foreigners who come into the country to come and do whatever they please. They record women, they post these videos on the internet, they misuse women because they know there's no consequences and nobody's going to do anything. Meanwhile, there's countries out there where if you dare record anybody and post private information online, you're immediately gonna go straight to jail. But we don't see that. We are so hyperfixated in shaming women for their sexual choices or for what they want to do that we forget that foreigners are coming in and just doing whatever. And we're not angry about that. You think these things don't happen in other countries, but these people are not going to do that in their own countries because they know there's consequences. Instead of us standing up and going like, hang on, this is not your country. You're not just going to come and do whatever you feel like in a bid to abuse us, to misuse us, to paint us in a bad picture.
We've got some big breaking news coming in from Ghana now. The Ghanaian government now want to pursue the Russian guy. They have said that they are going to explore lawful options, which include extradition of the Russian guy back to Ghana so that he may face charges of what they are calling non-consensual recording and even releasing of intimate pictures of Ghanaian ladies. Stay tuned.
Can I tell you the reason why African women or even men are so obsessed with marrying white people? It is because you were taught to be racist towards your own self as an African person. When a white man comes to Africa and orders all our women to take their clothes off and they do it, that obsession is not because the white man is better than Africans. It is because it was taught and internalized in the African mind ever since colonialism that the white man is always better than the African man. So colonialism was never just about occupying land. It reshaped the self-worth of African people and how they see themselves, especially compared to the white man. And the white man knew how important this was, so they made sure that under colonial domination, they had to internalize the idea that the white man is superior in beauty, intellect, or let me just say self-worth. So they did this through our schools, on the media. And even during segregation in places like South Africa, you could only be allowed at certain places only when you've married a white person, or you had close ties or working with them. And if you look keenly, even the current media culture is always shaping the white man as more desirable or worthy more than the African man. So this particular internalized racism within Africans has affected preference and desires in relationships, even long after political independence of Africa. So that is why when a Russian man says hello to our women here, they immediately scream, "Marry me," without even realizing that that Russian man is poorer than most Africans that they are rejecting. Or maybe even a waiter sees a white man working in a restaurant in Nairobi, they would want to treat that white man better than the African man, not realizing that even the African man would spend more money than the white man. And whenever I make this point, some people tell me, "Oh no, Adrian, I just have a certain individual preference to white people." And I tell them, "Why do you have that individual preference?" And they tell me they're more affectionate and loving. And I remind them, it is because you have seen that in their telenovelas and they have made you to think that. When you go to America or when you go to Europe, you realize they're not as affectionate and as loving as you thought. So all that was taught. That is why I've always believed that there is nothing like individual preference of a black man preferring to marry a white person. All that is internalized, indoctrinated, and taught by the white man under neo-colonialism or colonialism itself.
Another Russian guy by the name Alex Ananasik has also started releasing videos of him sleeping with women here in Kenya one by one. He started releasing them one by one. Let me tell you, the influx that is in Telegram right now, manze, me Telegram hata sahi labda inahang.
Sit down, sit down. On your knees, on your knees, on your knees. You have your passport with you?
Have I right to explain myself or no?
Yes, yes, you have the right to lawyer. So, first we will introduce ourselves. As you'll see, I'm the Chief of the Fugitive Search Unit at the Bureau of Immigration. So, we're agents of the Bureau of Immigration Fugitive Search Unit and other agents from the Philippine National Police. So, we have been aware of the video that you posted. That's why the Commissioner of the Immigration, Bureau of Immigration, issued a mission order to arrest you. So if you are under arrest, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in this investigation. And you also have the right to counsel. If you cannot afford one, the Bureau of Immigration will provide one for you. Do you understand those rights that I described to you?
Yes. My question is another bit.
So welcome back, guys, and we've seen the video, we've watched it, and the question that still lingers is what was this guy's intention, you see? Because after a while it came to be known that he was HIV positive. He was out here picking girls, women. He never cared whatever age you are, but he picked the married, those that seemed unmarried. Whichever place he met you, whether you were at your workplace, whether you were at church, he picked you and initiated a conversation which, according to most videos, ended up with him meeting with these ladies. For instance, we also saw that lady who had a kid. She was from picking the kid from school, and still managed to have her come to his place, which we assume that he went ahead and slept with her. He picked this girl from the church and managed to have his way with her too. There are lots of women that fell into his trap, and he managed to record these women with the help of his meta glasses. And why did he have to record them without their consent? And why did he have to expose them after having his way? This is more of a message being passed, if I can say so. It's more of a message being passed. He's trying to pass to his countrymen how easy it is to pick African women, sleep with them, and pay just as little as $20 and walk away without anybody trying to stop you or any action being taken against you. His own sister went ahead to expose him that he was HIV positive. So imagine over 400 women that he had slept with. We cannot be sure whether he used protection on all of them. We are not sure. For those who maybe he didn't manage to use protection with them, what's their fate? Because these are not things that took place the day these videos were leaked. These are things that might have taken place even 2 to 3 months ago. And without you knowing, you end up contracting this disease, and he ends up walking scot-free. After a while, we heard that he was arrested in Japan, trying to do the same. In many countries, you are not allowed, and it's an offense, a criminal one in this case, to pass or to infect other people when you are fully aware that you are infected with a certain disease. You are not allowed to infect people deliberately. And this is the exact thing that he was doing. He did it in Ghana. He has done it in Kenya. And he has left a lot of homes broken. He has left a lot of relationships broken because he didn't even bother to blur out the faces. He didn't bother to care whichever age you are, whether you're married or not. He did whatever he wanted to do, you see? And it brought a lot of speculations. Like in Kenya, there was this gender war, and the Kenyan men felt like the Kenyan women were much easier to pick, and they only set standards towards them, and let loose whenever it came to the foreigners. This one ended up bringing a lot of questions as to, is it true that African women are easily picked when it comes to foreigners or people from other countries who might be well off financially, or promise them to maybe fly them out of the continent? Is that what this person tried to depict? And in terms of racism, in his channel, there were very many racist comments, and whatever he was doing was out there to show to his countrymen how much easy they could come to Africa and do whatever they want and walk away freely. And we're thanking the Japanese government for apprehending this person before he went ahead to create more damage. But what stands is that he has infected a lot of people, and this one has exposed how much a foreigner can come to an African country and take advantage of women and go ahead to expose them and use it for his own financial gain. Because when he posts these things to his YouTube channel, being that he has a lot of subscribers, he definitely gains from such things. But at what cost? At a cost that there are homes that have been broken, at a cost that there are people that are now infected with the HIV and AIDS. And the only question that lingers is, what was his intention? Was it the financial gain? Was it to spread the disease? Was it to break relationships and homes? What was he up to? I leave you to give me those answers in the comment section. What do you think was his aim towards whatever he did, and towards the actions that he decided to take? So if you're new here, guys, I'll still remind you, kindly like, share and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, goodbye, guys.